Good evening, I am African Crypto Warlord, and right now we'll be looking at XRP USDT, back to the old guy, and that's just a little bit of a heads up of what we'll be having a look at on today. So what I'll be doing is I'll be starting this off on, I'll show you the 12-hour time frame, and then we're going to work in from there. So I've been basing a lot of my trades off of scooping up from this 36 region, 35, off of the Shannon Entropy and Pearson correlation. Right, so right now it's telling me that volatility is contracting whilst it's negatively correlated, meaning that there will be positive float. So what we can see here is that positive float taking action. So I like to put a lot more weighting on my Shannon Entropy, considering that my return oscillator is mean reverted as well, my DLP is mean reverted as well. We're in a very random point as on our entropy, and our returns also at their mean, looking like the next best alternative is to break to the upside. So this is on the 12 hour. It was beautiful watching this pick up and then do its work over pretty much this whole pump. Up through here, Shannon Entropy was just pretty much positive drift and kicking ass, and confluence was a good thing. So we're going to start it on the 7-day, and we're going to drop in. Okay, so what are the first two things I can see here? I can see that our three different types of returns, you could say percentage returns, they're starting to get a little bit overextended, right? But the sell only comes once the red flash stops. So we still got to make a red flash, which means I will make this smaller, which means we will more than likely have the opportunity to push through here. At least take the short when there's a red flash on the 7-day. So we've got our RO return oscillator looking for an outlier. We have contraction under significant negative correlation. So that's usually just going to keep on pushing this up, even though the volatility is low, but hence why we haven't ripped up through to the upside just as of yet. Let me readjust the screen in here. Sorry. There we go. Let me lift it up. There we go. Okay, so 7-day, then we'll drop it onto the sneaky 5-day. And on our 5-day, we have 2 days to close on our 5-day. Same thing, whole bunch of contraction, we're stuck in negative correlation. So you can sort of see, if we line up everything, where this move is coming from. So we had this red column over here, and then everything went into contraction phase, we're staying negatively correlated. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so if you hear me wheezing, but I thought I have to put a video out, especially with the new month opening. Okay, DLP mean reverting to the upside, looking for a little bit of a continuation for RO, given how many, so we've got 2 hours and 55 minutes until the 3-day prints a new one. Yep, the trend, our entropy is starting to catch into the trend, but we're not there yet, just a couple prints away, 1 print away. So if this was to naturally do its thing, if this first white line doesn't mean revert to the downside, this should catch a little bit of a wick up, but it looks like it's already done that, but we haven't hit my higher term time frame logarithmic moving average here. You can jump into the Discord, we have a whole bunch. Sorry, I need to do 24 hours. Haven't worn this thing for a minute. 24 hours, so this is another beautiful one. What we can see here is contraction, moving into negatively correlated. Even though our return oscillator is looking like it wants to mean revert to the downside, let me switch the warbands off. We'll get to the warbands. Even though it does look like it's wanting to mean revert to the downside or return oscillator, we have Shannon Entropy, which is going to drag it out. And if it carries on dragging it out, there will be a bullish div here. Okay, this is a quick little way. So then you'll see here. So you've seen the 7-day, all volatility is contracting, was negatively correlated. 12 hours doing the same, and that is pretty much what has been holding us up for the whole, these last two, pretty much the whole day, is the fact that it has been confused, and that's why we got the doji, and then we moved into positive drift. So anything that's been dumping in here has been scooped up by bots and algos. Sorry, Put it on 6 hour, make this video quick. I'll see if I can even put some other ones out. The internet seems to be banging right now. Okay, so here will be a little bit of a catch that we can see coming in. We've got a bullish div on the 6 hour wanting to play through. I would say one more close above the JMA line here that you'll see flashing in and out. Cool. We've had small numbers, big numbers. It's just a little bit of distribution to the downside, so we want to go test up to 38.53. Not too much of a move right now at these current moments. Put it on the 3 hour. I don't like to look at the 4 hour, especially when there's a lot of confusion in the market. There's a lot of people be looking at the 4 hour, thus you would want to counter trade the 4 hour if you're scalping. Like I'm saying, scalping, if you're in and out of a trade every 10 minutes, depending how quickly and how well you can catch the edges, the outliers within the trend. Okay, so we can see a DP 3 hour, same as the RO. We've left our blue flashes to go to the upside. We're in a random point here. Let me go look at the 6 hour. So this is still looking for continuation to the upside. We've got 3 hours to close there. Also going to random points. There's a lot of random point coming up here. So I might get a little bit wicky for the next print, of the next 3 hour print. Let's put on 3 hour again. Back to 3 hour. Okay, so we've had a little bit of a gap in this motion here. Which happened now 9 minutes ago, so I just expect a little bit of a pullback. Thumb suck. How about I just say when the JMA line comes up to here, its previous close, you'll see that this is just going to wick back into the JMA, and then look for continuation. And the general case being, would be a nice place to fill, considering we have volatility quite expanded to the upside. We've had 4 red columns in a row, so it would be quite hard to see this thing go for a 5th red column, but if it does, it wants to push quite hard. You'd usually get your next red column if we get above this logarithmic MA over here. So now we're going to drop in onto the 90-minute mean reversion there. Entropy was contracting in. Mean reverting to the upside, hitting its outlier, contraction phase, positive drift, scoopy doopy off the bottom here, waiting for a red flash to take the short. It'll be up here somewhere. 38. So there's a lot of confluence up in this area here. 38.5. Hitting its first outlier. 35 minutes to print. This would be one to start watching for. Let's see if we have some flashes. We have some flashes. When was our last flashes? It's been a while, crocodile. Okay, so this trend's been looking cool. Sweet. So we want to see this contracting. This guy hopefully contracting, matching up with our higher Shannon Entropies, right? Contracting, negatively correlated, or push it up. Right. Then we're going to go to, let's do it on a 15-minute. I should actually do it on a 30-minute. I'm surprised. There it is. Cool. So this guy's had a bunch of nice flashes in a row, a little bit staggered. And the distribution is starting to play out from here, as we can see, like a bell curve. If you draw a bell curve, how do we do this? It doesn't matter. A bell curve, and then each one of those columns will tell you which data point is being triggered. So if you're to draw the bell curve, you'll know if it's weighted to the left, if it's weighted to the right, if it does that, and then down. So this is going to be a fight for at least this JMA line here on the 30-minute, coming in, wanting to at least wick off of here for the next 30-minute print. We'll look for continuation. Let's see on the 15-minute if it's going to push us through. And then I'm going to jump onto XRP, BTC. I'm not going to really drop it anything lower than this because it's going to take a minute to upload. Okay, that's cool. Let me just reset here. So we have a bunch of red flashes. I'll say the red flashes get wicked into here. It will be then your next possible short. Okay, cool. So I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to start uploading for XRP BTC. Have a good one.